Hey all, Jason Levon, priest at St. Luke's Episcopal Church in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome to a Holy Week edition of Pause and Pray on this Tuesday of Holy Week. Normally it's a day when I would have gathered together with my colleagues and our bishop to renew our ordination vows at the Chrism Mass. But because we're waiting excitedly for our new bishop, Jeff Lee, to come in a few days, that's not in the plan. So instead I'm renewing my ordination vows, I guess you could say, in a different way, by working and serving as a priest. I'm preparing for a funeral liturgy that I'll be leading in a few hours at a local funeral home here in Milwaukee. And I know this may sound weird, but one of the most life-giving pieces of ministry I experience as a priest are leading funerals. I never tire of learning about people's stories from family and friends. Sometimes there's stories that celebrate a whole bunch of life and accomplishment and joy and peace and awe and wonder, but other times there's stories that lift up a lot of darkness and heartache and heartbreak and struggle. But whether they're stories of joy or struggle, I find them all to be sacred. And what's even more remarkable about the human spirit is, after having been a priest almost 15 years, even when there's stories of darkness and struggle and heartache as family and friends are telling them, there's something woven in the human spirit that tries to sift through that darkness to surface and savor some light. It's as though there's something woven deep in the human spirit that whenever we're facing the darkness of death, we still look for and try to sift through that darkness to find and hold on to some light. And the person of faith would say that the source of that being woven into the human spirit isn't us, it's God's doing somehow. In today's liturgy, we're invited to read from chapter 12 of John's Gospel, where Jesus tells the people that they only have the light with them for a little while longer, as he's recognizing where his journey will lead towards the darkness of Good Friday. But in the midst of that, Jesus encourages the crowds to walk in the light while it's there, to savor and hold on to that light as they face the darkness. What a profound and holy invitation to pause and pray about on this Tuesday of Holy Week. It's a recognition, yes, that darkness takes on many forms and is unavoidable, just like Good Friday was unavoidable. But it's also a recognition, Holy Week reveals, that just as many forms as there are of darkness, there are as many forms of light. And just as real as the darkness is the light. So today we're invited to pause and pray about the many forms that divine light has taken and shown in our own lives. And pray for the grace as we step closer and closer to the darkness of Good Friday, to hold on to and savor that divine light, because it's the only thing that's able to transform our darkness. Holy Week, peace and blessings to you all.